Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be discussing a individual, a young guy. At the time of his arrest, he was 23 years old. Uh, what he actually was dedicated himself to was actually sending kilos of heroin uh, to Livermore in California. It's near the Bay Area, San Francisco, and he would actually be posted up in Afghanistan, and that's where he had his actual connections there. He had a couple of laboratories supplying him with kilos of actual true heroin, and he would actually have somebody bring it into the United States, and he would have his designated buyers in California, and I believe this is where the actual investigation started. Somebody got actually caught smuggling in through that area, and the way they don't mention it, but I'm gonna say it right now is that the way he went about it, I mean, I'm sure it worked out until either he asked the wrong person or the actual courier got caught. And apparently he went up to a confidential source for the United States government and asked them to bring over a couple of kilos to his contact in San Francisco. So it could either be a couple of actual um, individuals. It could either be a service member that frequents California and Afghanistan. It could be a contractor, same scenario, they frequent back and forth, or a parcel actual employee, like DHL, somebody that actually is known to be coming in and out of Afghanistan um, through their work. I don't want to say UPS, I don't want to say FedEx, but something of the sort. But for the fact that he was very confident for them to not get caught. And if you're a service member, I remember flying with the actual army, and we would bounce back and forth, between states, and sometimes we'd be, very close to Cuba. And when we'd come back into the States, nothing would actually be searched, and we could have easily picked a couple of things up along the way, but no, there was nothing for customs, nothing just of any of that sort, So it would be actually pretty easy to actually bring in a couple of actual pounds. So he actually used this actual confidential source one time to deliver the 2 pounds, and the next actual drop off import would be of 5 pounds, 5 pounds. So he asked them to bring 5 pounds, which the courier did, and throughout this actual all these interactions, he talked a lot. He talked a lot, and you know, for being a 23-year-old and running this type of operation, that's I mean, the guy has some kind of talent and some kind of actual, I mean, brave. I mean, brave because I mean the consequences over there could be very, very harsh. You know what I mean? And being a U.S. citizen, that's even double. But he had his connections down there, and he got charged with with actual what was he? Okay, hold on. Distributing heroin in Afghanistan that was bound for the United States. That's you don't hear that all the time. So actually, that's what he was actually up to, and he actually bragged about his family being able to uh, get together, provide trailer trucks of heroin. You know what I mean? And when he got actually arrested was after that 5 pound actual delivery, and he was in the works of actually providing 100 pounds to the same actual buyer that he's been delivering the 2 and the 5 pounds. But let me tell you, 100 pounds is a lot of weight, especially when you put it on an airplane, because you have to actually manifest that actual weight. And 100 pounds can throw you off on your mathematics if you're a load master to actually balance the plane. Just forget balance the plane out. It's the other stuff that you actually have to actually throw into the actual airplane. So 100 pounds can really, really put uh, you at risk for actually, being overweight or not being able to actually load up the things that need to be coming to you as that are legit instead of this contraband. So 100 pounds is it's quite a bit of a load. So he actually was in the process of actually having that dropped off into the actual California, which didn't happen, and they got him on actual. They had a wire on this confidential source, so he got a lot of recordings and he got a lot of him actually kind of bragging, and he actually was in the schemes to send some heroin to Moscow to Pakistan. He even brought up that he had a good relationship with the Taliban along the Pakistani border and Afghanistan. So he stated that he has close ties with them, and that something like stuff like that you just don't talk about. And if you're gonna be in that business, you gotta keep your mouth shut and not. Basically, he prosecuted his own self with his wiretaps. And he got 10 years. He's already done 5 already, so he has 5 more to go. But I mean, he was young for actually pulling off um, these actual operations from Afghanistan. And just want to bring with you guys this one is a little bit different. You know what I mean? And he has a he had a nice plug, but unfortunately, he didn't actually his mouth is what got him in trouble. Okay, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.